Hey, everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Advocate Information Highway. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have an interesting topic for today's show, in which it is the New York State governor and the New York City mayor need to work together to fix the broken criminal justice system and the broken bail reform law. Okay, so let's get right into this. Um, I've been working with both of their administrations on these two topics for a long time, and both of these topics are actually underneath the same umbrella. And I understand that their administrations were trying to push these two topics off until after the elections and stuff, until because they didn't want to offend their bases and stuff, especially since uh, next month, New York State governor is up for election, and so they didn't want to offend their base and stuff, and I understand that, but you know, these two topics have to be faced. It's not about the politics, ladies and gentlemen. Politics have to be put to the side, and um, uh, this is about the people. This is really for about the people, and I was just discussing this topic on my show, Equality and Rights for All, on Spreaker, and you know, the New York State governor, she was just called out on these topics, uh, on her recent debate, and you really can't hide from this now really much anymore. And I think it was yesterday that the New York State governor and the New York City mayor have increased police on New York City transit, and that's great because that's been needed for a long time, and that is super fantastic. And I give them both kudos for doing so. And but now they need to raise that bar even higher, okay? And they need to tackle these two topics, um, and they just can't be avoided any longer. And they can work it. Both of their administrations can work these two topics in their favor, especially since their administrations have people like who write up their speeches and stuff like that. So they can work these two topics into the Democrats' favor as well, especially because of the fact that for many, many years, uh, the broken criminal justice system has really favored white supremacists. And for many, many years, the broken criminal justice system has not, again, has not favored the black and brown community, as I hear many people say. So, so that's just a fact, okay? And so it's a fact that for many years that the broken criminal justice system has not favored people of color, meaning the broken criminal justice system has not favored the black and brown community. And pretty much the same thing with the broken bail reform law. Okay. For many years, that has favored white supremacists. Okay. And for many years, it has not favored people of color, meaning the the bail reform law has not favored the black and brown communities. Really. So these two topics, which basically are underneath the same umbrella, they have to be reformed. They have to be fixed, and to make it to reform it properly and to make it equal, about equality. Okay, honestly. So, um, these two topics again, both of them have not been in the favor people of color. They have not been in the black and brown community, and for many years, these two topics have been in favor of the white supremacists. Seriously, and that has to stop. It's got to stop. So they could work it in their favor, in all honesty, and work it in the Democrats' favor. They could have done that a long time ago, which, in my personal opinion, should have been handled a long time ago. But that's besides the point. And so, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, it's got to be handled now. In the recent New York State governor debate, these topics were brought up. Okay, and New York State governor can't avoid this topic anymore. So it's got to be fixed. It's got to be fixed. There is no two ways about it anymore. And like I said, you could do it in the Democrats' favor. So, and I've been working with both of their administrations for a long time on this topic. And, it just has to be faced. It's got to be fixed. There's no two ways about it. And so, it's going to be an uphill battle. It's not going to be an easy fix, and they've been doing other things in different ways to fix the criminal justice system in a way. They've been doing other things, but we've got to really just tackle this topic as a whole in a general, and just do it the right way, the proper way, properly reform these two topics underneath one umbrella, and just get it done. Just get it done, and it can be done in the Democrats' favor, like I said. So, because again, this is not to be about the politics. It's got to be about the people. And again, I commend both of their administrations for handling the topic of having much more police on the transit systems. That's great. That is actually truly great. And there's going to be a lot more security more security things on the transit systems and stuff like that. And that's all magnificent news. It truly is. And I give them kudos for handling that. But now you got to raise that bar even higher. Okay. And by tackling and fixing the broken criminal justice system and the broken bail reform law, and basically the both of them are underneath the same one umbrella, so they got to be fixed. So anyways, because crime has risen. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. So let's do this. But anyways, I want to remind all my fans out there about the business that my husband and I have together called AWLDNY. The link to there is awldny.com. You guys can check out all the products on there. All the products that you see on there, we actually make ourselves. And I also wanted to remind all my fans out there about my other business, my other website that I have called Advocate Information Highway. And the link to there is AIHNY.com. Again, that is AIHNY.com. You guys can check out all the pages on there. And on the homepage of my website of Advocate Information Highway, you'll see the link to my internet store on Zazzle.com, in which I designed a lot of products and they're up for sale on there. Also on the homepage of my website of Advocate Information Highway, you'll see the links to the 2 books that I wrote. And if you guys follow those links, you guys can check out and purchase both of my books as well. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.